Hello everybody and welcome on in to another live stream here on the Brit YouTube channel. Hopefully you can all see and hear me. As I'm aware, last week was my first live stream back here in my student accommodation and we had some slight technical difficulties at the start, but hopefully you can see and hear me all fine today. Welcome on in, Flickhead, Stitchface YT, Maple Leaf Blocks, Lego Timmy, Blocks Bricks, the Manx Bricks, Loop-de-Loop Adventures. Really brilliant to have so many of you guys here already. I saw that like count. We can do way better than that. So make sure you smash that like button if you would like to support the live stream today. Today, I'm going to be building the Lego Star Wars buildable C-3PO set. I've already built the R2-D2. Actually, it probably would have been a good idea to put that behind me, but I didn't think about that. I'm live now. Oh well, maybe next time. But there'll be a couple of streams building this set. But I'm building the buildable C-3PO, which is really exciting. Can't wait to display that alongside the R2-D2 and the Chewbacca. So that's going to be a really cool display. But welcome on in, the Lego Brit. Do you remember me? Well, I don't know who the Lego Brit is. No, I'm joking. hello, Flickheads. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. What's up, Stitchface? You're here. Brilliant. Fantastic. So, these are the parts from bag one. Now, for those of you who are new to my streaming setup here in my student accommodation, which I've been in since September, it is small. So I don't have much space to work with. It's not particularly professional looking. There's lots of shadows and things, but you're going to have to deal with that because if you want to see the build, that's the only way to do it for now because I'm not home. Welcome, Forest Elf. Good to have you here. Right. Smash the like button, everybody. Oh, and if you would like to donate and support the channel at any point today, please do consider doing so with the link in the description. My channel is pretty much entirely fan-funded. I don't have a job outside of YouTube, so literally the amount of content that I can create is really dependent on people's supporting the channel. People supporting the channel. So if you would like to put in a donation, please do consider doing that. That would be amazing. Finally, don't feel uncomfortable looking at the build cam. Oh, what? Because I'm wearing a long enough t-shirt today for herself. Yes, last time I made the mistake of wearing jeans, which went up to like here. My trousers do go up to there, but I've got a nice long t-shirt that actually says AFOL on it. I don't know if you can... There we go. This is AFOL. So, yes. Can I have your head measurements? That must be the oddest question I've ever received, Mimi Makes Things, in 5 years nearly of doing YouTube. I don't really know what my head measurements are, and I don't really know why you want them. Care to enlighten me? I'm going to go on a haul soon because many of the 2024 sets are on sale. Yes, awesome. Yes, Maple Leaf Blocks like... do you not remember? Potentially not? No? The oddest question. Perceive that as a threat. Yeah. Oh, it's Lego Duncan YT. The new one got hacked and lost. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, welcome, Manx Bricks. Good to have you here. The Manx Brick. Sorry, I'll get my head round saying that. The last stream. Oh, honestly, life, genuinely at drama school, a week feels like a year. It really does. So you're going to have to tell me what you said to do with my head in the last live stream. Yes, interesting point there, Loop-de-Loop. Anyone got any Lego sets recently? The most recent Lego set I got was the Acclimator, which I finished building live last week. In fact, I built the whole thing live because it only had 4 bags in, which is then why I was like, is this really worth $55? But it's a good set nonetheless. It's a cool build, just a bit expensive. So I built that, and now I get to build the C-3PO, which I got for Christmas from my parents. So let's crack on with the build. So Judah's head. Sorry if I butchered your name. My name does have an H at the end of A, but that's fine. I still don't get why you need head measurements. That's still going over my head, I'm afraid. Yeah, the pun. We need it for research? What sort of research? You need to tell me. Hey, Blocks Bricks. Welcome. Good to have you here, sir. How are you doing? I'm going to get the Paz Vizsla bunker with 2 or 3 clone battle packs. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Has everybody seen my video about Lego investing? It's actually performed really well, which is really lovely to see. It was edited for me, well, I paid him, but it was edited by Ryan Seville, and he did a fantastic job with that. I will plug it in the live chat. If you're interested in getting into Lego investing, or you just want to know what the fuss is about, or you want to learn not to buy sets for retail price Blocks bricks. Then watch that video right there, and you'll see my top tips on how to invest in Lego in 2025. And coming up very soon, I've got a pretty significant video coming out. It's an update video. Should we say it's an update video? It's going to be very similar to the video that I made a while ago called I Need to Be Honest. 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I think actually, I made that video. I've got an update video coming out hopefully very soon, and all will be revealed in terms of what activity you'll expect from the channel in the future. So make sure you're subscribed with the notifications on for that. I watched it, but I don't really care about that stuff. Great video though. Yeah, no, some people will be into Lego investing. I mean, for me, I wouldn't really consider myself a huge Lego investor. I just invest when it feels like, yeah, I should probably get one of those as an investment. So generally, it's on a case-by-case basis. I'm not someone who invests in the whole of a, I don't know, Lego Star Wars wave. It's never really something that I've done. I watched it, but I don't really. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Gato Borrico, hello. I don't know why I added the little. I don't know. That's a Spanish Borrico, a bit of rolled R there. But welcome. Mimi, what research? Yeah, sadly, old one got hacked working on the big Lego YouTube again. Well, I suppose it gives you the opportunity to have a fresh start. So that can be good news, I suppose, if you take it from that perspective. Do you know about Five Nights at Freddy's? I think so. I think I know something about it. Yeah. Pazmiz the bunker is $30 here. Probably getting it for building though. Nice. That's a good price, I think. Is it $30? Yeah, for that set, because it's a 40 or 45. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm Spanish, but it's pronounced like Gato Boguero. Ah. Gato Borre. I'll get there. Gato Boguero. Hello. I need Blocksbricks to help me with my Spanish pronunciation. It did remind me, actually. Ed, you're more than welcome to join me on my live stream next week. I don't know what exactly I'm doing. Probably another C-3PO part, but you're more than welcome to join me. So, guys, get nice and comfy. Grab yourself a cup of tea if you feel like you need a cup of tea. Ah, lovely. And get settled in. Not quite sure how long this live stream is going to go for. Pretty much as long as I'm feeling. So please make sure you hit that like button, get nice and comfortable, and that'd be great. Gato Boguero. Nice. Round of applause for Judah. Thank you. I can pronounce a Spanish name. Thank you. Anyway, back to the build. Right. Where are we? Let's carry this on. It's so early in the build process that I can't really tell you what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. So that's whatever this is something. Okay, it's lots of gold pieces, which is quite cool. I mean, you would expect that from a C-3PO set, but yeah, very nice. The last shiny Lego set I built was a long time ago with the Mandalorian helmet, which I want to say is retired now. Is that set retired? Honestly, I've not been keeping track of what's retired and what's still available at this rate. And I don't even look for the end of the year, because Lego just has this habit of, like, I saw someone saying, oh, look, I've made a video on all the Lego sets that are going to retire, but, like, you never know until, like, September, the final list. A bunch of them are going to be extended, no doubt, and there's going to be a bunch of new sets, of course, that won't be retiring at all. Guys, have you ever gotten retired sets from eBay or Bricklink? I have never bought a retired Lego set from Bricklink. Bricklink isn't really a platform that I use myself very much. Oh, I'm silly, aren't I? Done it the wrong way around. Bricklink's never really been like a big platform that I use aside from when I would like to buy some parts. As for eBay, yes, I've bought multiple retired Lego sets from eBay. I've bought a range of new, used, new without box. Just, you know, I've pretty much tried every combination on eBay, and generally it's a pretty good site. But you just have to be wary that if you're buying something that looks too good to be true, it probably is. So I had that with like a £60 Millennium Falcon UCS. I was like, this is insane. I need to buy this right now before it goes. And no, it was a scam. But thankfully, I got my money back. But lesson learned. Okay, let's pop that there. Nice. I've lost track of every set that's released recently. Well, actually, that's a good point. We are approaching February. Finally. Isn't January felt like such a long month, right? For me, it feels like I've been back at drama school for ages now. And I'm thinking, oh, looking towards half term now, going, when do I get a break? Just call me Gato. All the Spanish YouTubers call. Okay, fine. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So January, still one more week of January, but then this time next week it'll be February, and it will have been a month from those first Lego Star Wars sets, and all the first Lego sets of the year. So let me know, have you bought any of them? I said I bought the Acclamator. That is the only new set I've bought so far. I would really like the Home 1, just too much. I would really like the Arc 170, but don't have the money for it. I could do a donation goal. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I don't know how likely we are to hit it. Why not? Let's pop one up. Lego Star Wars May 4th haul. Let's see if we can do that. Actually, no, just put Lego Star Wars Arc 170. See how long. Knowing me, it'll be the end of the live stream. We won't have made any progress on this whatsoever. But hey, end after 26. Oh no, it does it in American days, doesn't it? There we have it. Well, if you would like to donate with the link in the description, it's going to make me look fairly silly. But let me show it. It should appear magically. There we go. That was a voice crack and a half, wasn't it? There we go. Lego Star Wars Arc 170. If you'd like to support me getting the Arc 170, then that's there. But at the moment, it's well beyond my reach. I bought the Acclamator, and now I'm like, yep, back to square one, folks. I got the Malevolent. Sorry. I got the Malevolence for 200 in 2020. Is that the... Well, it wouldn't be the midi scale one, would it? It would be the Clone Wars playset with the really sort of cursed looking Padme. You know the one? the Padme that just looks like it's seen many things that are unseeable. No, not unseeable. Acclamator over Arc 170 is crazy. Right. Can I explain it? So I had some Lego vouchers that I needed to spend because at around whenever November was. Whenever November was. Hey, Blockspriggs. That's a great start. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the £10 donation. Really, really appreciate it. That's going to go into the Lego Star Wars Arc 170 fund. So, thank you so much. I'm undecided as to whether I buy that like as soon as I have the money for it, or whether I hold out and get it on May 1st, which is I think what you said you would do, Blockspriggs. Just sort of hold out and see if you can get the sets on in May, and then you'll have the other stuff. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. So what was I saying? Black Friday, they had offer on Lego Insiders points, which was basically, I didn't say Lego VIP points there, not like getting good at this. They had an offer, and it was like, usually it's 800 points for £5 off. This time it's 200 points, but you could only redeem 3 of them. So I redeemed 3 £5 vouchers, so I got £15 off. So then I thought, if I have to spend money at lego.com, which set is the most kind of unlikely to be going down or found cheaply? My calculation was the Acclamator. We'll see. I feel like because that's more of an adult collector's set, it'll be less likely to go on sale than a play set. In fact, I shall show you the Acclamator. And my verdict was it's very small, and I'm glad I only paid £30 for it. And that was the other reason. Like, I didn't want to pay full price for this. Arc 170, like, maybe I'll pay full price for that. But this, no. It's a really cool build, though. Take a look at that. There's the Acclamator, looking very nice, but quite small. You know what really struck me is when I started my channel back in 2020, I did a Microfighter mock contest. And I genuinely had microfighters entered, well, microfighters, that were bigger than this. Obviously, that would be very inaccurate, which is why none of those massive ones won. But it did make me think of that many years ago. So, here's the midi-scale Arc 170. The midi-scale Acclamator class assault ship. So, I didn't want to pay full price for it, basically. I went to the Lego store with my dad just to play the guessing game on the prices of the new sets. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Right, let me pop this back. Okie dokie. I have a nice little shelf of mini scale Lego Star Wars sets. I've got the Tantive, Executor, Falcon, Invisible Hand, and Acclamator. I just need the home one now, and then I'll have the thing. Wow, the Microfighter contest, that blanked from my mind. Well, I did actually have a plan today for a new mock contest that I would like to do. Just need to think of what I could give away. I don't know. I have to think of something. Because if I say I'm going to give away a Lego set, then I have to ship that Lego set, or be paid for that Lego, or paid for that Lego set. And hello, Theatre Brit. Hey, shh. Hey, Flowbricks, welcome. A shout out in a video. Yeah, but no one's going to enter a mock contest to get a shout out on a video that might not get viewed. So I'm thinking a Lego voucher. Stitch Face, you'd accept that. Shout out to Stitch Face. There we go. He can get that. I may have to do something like what Bloxbricks does, and do some saving, and then put together a Lego gift card for the winner potentially. But like, it would probably have to be $50 voucher. So because like if I $20 voucher is kind of like, I don't know, lackluster in terms of getting people to enter a giveaway. So maybe I'll do, maybe not money, it would be a Lego voucher. I need to work out what I want to give away. I've worked out what the mock contest will be. Absolutely, I know what it is and what I'm going to ask of people. So I don't know how many people will enter though. That's the thing. I don't know. Are the days gone of asking everyone to make a mock and people actually doing it? Or is it going to be like 10 people enter and then it's kind of depressing? But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, we could do a mock contest and loads of different posts. Please don't make it Star Wars themed. I won't tell you what I'm planning for Stealth, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by how unique it is. But yeah, I'd probably have to do a $50 Lego gift card. So I can start a start donation goal slightly lower than this one. That'd be quite funny. I've got one there and then one there saying pay for the gear. No, and it would be people posting YouTube videos probably, but then maybe an extra entry for sharing it on Instagram. I'll have to work out the rules, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. I want to do that. $30 plus. I think $50 is a nice amount, but I just need to. I could write to a couple of companies, but then like, but then the prize might be underwhelming. I want the prize because like I could ask Minifigs Me or something to like provide a prize for something for a giveaway to do together. But then like people might not want the minifigures; they might just want a Lego set. So I don't know. I think the $50 gift card sounds good, but it'll take some saving. But that's fine. We shall work it out, friends. We'll get there. Okay, right. Where are we? Gone are the days of Lego contest. Do you really think so? Do you really think if I went today, right, we're going to have a Lego contest, you really think that, like, because I remember the peak days of lockdown Lego mock contests, I had over 100 people at a time entering, sharing videos, short videos of their mocks on their YouTube channels. Yeah, it was awesome. And I'm not sure if I dare do this because then it might look really bad compared to, but it's a really fun concept. So, my heart says do it. It might be, but I don't know whether like absolutely people got work and school. It's not a lockdown. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know if I say it needs to be a Instagram post or a YouTube video. Do you think YouTube videos get more reach, or if I ask everyone to do an Instagram post? But then not everyone's on Instagram. I could say you could enter it on either way. You could say you could make a YouTube video where you could. What do you guys think? Yeah, why not both? Why not both? But I could say you either need to make a YouTube video or an Instagram post of a mock that you've made. In your Instagram post, you need to make it clear that it's for my thing, and in your YouTube video, you need to say that as well. I'd be interested to see how many people enter though. I don't know. Probably not that many. So if you're wanting as many entries as possible, yes, I think Instagram would be a good route to go down in terms of getting lots of people engaged with it. So yeah, maybe I say you can either film a YouTube video or do an Instagram post where you tag me or mention me and then share your mock. I'll do the judging and the winner will win Might have to cut to 25. I'll say, depending on the amount of people entering, I'll put $2 in per everyone who enters, and then, oh no, that's too much. Can you imagine if 200 people then 100 people then enter, then I have to pay $200 to the winner? That would be a lot. Tell a friend. What do you mean tell a friend, Blocks Bricks? Fraser says tell a friend as well. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, Fraser's back. I thought you were talking about rules for the mock contest, that you have to tell a friend. And I was thinking, how do I monitor this? How do I check to see who's done it? I was very confused. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on a mock contest. Again, I'm keeping the theme fully under wraps, but it's going to be... It's in my head, for sure. Prize and actual entries are up for discussion. Meow, says Mimi makes things. Okay. I won't question it. I was gone for 2 minutes. What did I miss? Oh, I just announced some plans to have a mock contest. And we were just discussing how many people we would think would enter, or how many people would take the time to, because, like, I don't know how many people would do it these days. With, yeah, going back to work, going back to school, all sorts of things going on. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what the like count is, guys. Please do hit the like button if you haven't already. We've got 17 people watching, which is a really solid number. So I'm very grateful to all of you guys who are watching now, taking the time out of your Saturday afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, to tune in and watch me build the... There we go. That was quite funny. I'm really grateful to the in the time that it took me to say I'm really grateful to the 17 people, 5 of them went, nah, I'm done. But let's go to the build cam, shall we? Here we go. I can't really tell you exactly what I'm doing, because I don't know myself, but it's something. It's something. Okay. It's a lot of what they call snot bricks, isn't it? Studs not on top. There. I started watching Mandalorian again. Ooh, awesome. I've rewatched it twice. I love Mando. Such a good series. Oh, and the other good series that I started rewatching recently, and I was inspired to rewatch it because I found out my grandparents were rewatching it, and then I was like, oh, I remember that existed, is a series called This Is Us. And I remember talking about it on the channel because I remember telling Ed that Cynthia would like it, and I can't remember if you ever sat down and actually watched it, Ed. But, oh, it's so good. It's very addictive. So, that's been my sort of winding down thing for the past few days, and probably many months to come, considering how many seasons there are of it. Where are the mods, says Fraser O'Neill. It's a great point, actually. Well, no, Blocksbricks is here, and Forest Elf is here, so I don't know where the others are, though. The others are slacking. You're in danger. You get the windy storm yesterday where you are. It was really windy. Yes, we did have wind and a storm. I think it was yesterday morning, or no, it was the day before, the morning before. Very, very windy. I was walking with my umbrella because of all the rain, but I felt like I was battling some sort of, I don't know, element. Well, the wind. I was just with my umbrella. So I'm fine. Like, there wasn't any significant damage where I am because I'm in the south. So, although I have seen some really horrific scenes up north with, I'm sure many trees have fallen down. I think someone's died. Cars and stuff. So, yeah, big storm here in the UK. You should try Lego Lord of the Rings. It's so good. The only problem is it's very expensive. The theme or the game? Because there is a game, right? Or am I making that up? You should make me a mod Brit. Well, I've got my eye on a couple of you guys as for the mod position. So don't you worry. It is being considered. The theme, yeah, it is expensive, isn't it? What's the set that's out at the moment? Is it the big eye? Whose name I forget? Is it Mordor? The Eye of Mordor? No, the Eye of Sauron. I can't remember. No, there's Rivendell, Lord of the Rings, and then there is the Eye of Sauron. Is it out? So I'm not sure. There is a game, yes. Ah, the Eye of Sauron. Barad-dûr, that's it. That's what it's called. Yes, and Rivendell, right. Tell you a fun story. I watched the Lord of the Rings films with my parents, and I found it so boring. I found it so boring. Maybe I was a bit younger. Well, I was a bit younger. I was immature, probably. I was like 15. And yeah, I was so bored. I think I left. I was like, this is painful. How many times do we need to cut to a big zoom shot of the fields? Like, come on. So, maybe I've offended many Lord of the Rings fans. Who knows? But, yeah. Today is a great day to be American, says Easy Fox Productions. Dare I ask why that is? I haven't been following what's been going on across the pond today. Although I have followed quite a bit of the shenanigans. I think shenanigans is a good word for it. Over the pond. On the pond? Across the pond. I got that. Yeah, what's he done now? Is as far as stuff, yeah. But that's my thought. Whenever I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, not another thing that as to take my attention, so sometimes I just switch off. But yes, Fraser O'Neill is right, no politics in chat. So, today I'm going to be answering how to build Lego this set of Hive model Lego set, which is a functioning Lego piece. Thank you, yes, politician. Thank you so much. Mimi makes things. I don't know what that means, but okay. Elon, what a guy. Don't even get me started on that man. I don't think he deserves much attention. I don't want to hear about the Trump turd right now. Yeah, exactly. We've come to tune out from all that's going on, regardless of your thoughts of it. Blocksbrick's making his very clear there. I answered how to build a Lego set. Oh, I see. I see. Right. All right. That real Ed. Yeah, so let's have some peace. Time to, you have to, I'm sure you Americans have to hear, I mean, here in Britain, we have to hear about it as well. But I'm sure you Americans have to hear about it a lot more. All right, back to the bill cam then. Where are we? I guess freedom of speech is... Oh, for goodness sake. Bro, freedom of speech is different to having rules in a moderator. Like, I'm... If Blogsprick started talking about, I don't know, what's the most left-wing politician in the US? Bernie Sanders? He's not that left-wing, but... yeah, I'd ask Blocksprick to not as well, but it's not. Oh, dear. Anyway. I like these gold pieces. Do you guys? Really quite cool. I don't know if you can see them because my shadows are in the way, but very cool indeed. It's going to look great. Oh, you meant in the US? You meant in the US? Oh, my word, sir. Oh. You meant in the US? Sorry, I'll shut up. Because, who is it? Steamo Productions. Steamo Productions has taken to sort of having these little political chats with me, and you know, he's a really nice guy, and I like to chat with him, and yeah, sometimes Judah don't catch a case. What do you mean? And yeah, I just have to, like, I send voice notes, but I can talk for ages on everything really, because I am more educated on it than I dare say most Americans actually. C-3PO is a great build, yes sir. I know. Looking really good. I don't actually know what part of the 3PO build this is, but yeah. I'm not sure. Orlando's nice. Oh, Orlando is nice. I have been. It was amazing. We stayed in this well, there's vlogs up on YouTube. It was when it was my 16th birthday, and we stayed in a house, and it had, get how cool this was. It had a room that had Lego Star Wars like wallpaper. It was actually so cool, and Lego Star Wars bedding and stuff. And I remember I was like, oh my word, this is insane. Anyway, you can watch the video of 16-year-old me discovering that my room had Lego Star Wars stuff, which is just awesome. I don't know if my parents had booked it specifically because of that. Like, I'm sure they wouldn't have. I'm sure they probably just like saw it and then they were like, yeah, let's go for this one because this one's. But yeah, it was awesome. Really, really cool holiday. I want to go back. Jealous of Ed and Cynthia who get to go to Disneyland because with their pass. Yeah, the illiteracy rate here is kind of horrid. Well, I wasn't really talking about illiteracy. I was talking about critical thinking. But hey ho, hey ho. Whoa, Legoland. Hello, are you Lego man? I don't know. I'm trying to think if I know you. If I know you before. But welcome, welcome. Right, we are 30 minutes into the live stream and nearly 30 likes, which is absolutely fantastic. How about if we get a few more likes? I'm looking. Where's the quiz? And then we'll do some trivia. We'll do some Star Wars quiz. So 3 more likes, and we can do some Star Wars trivia. So smash that like button. If you would like to support this Lego Star Wars Arc 170 live build goal, please do consider supporting that. We've got a good way through it. thanks to the kindness of Bloxbricks there. If you'd like to use the link in the description, please do and support me with that. At least 2 times a month. Lol, my wallet bleeds, Disney. Well, that's the thing, right? When you book a lifetime pass, you think we're going to save money because we go to Disney so often that, like, we won't pay for the admission. And now it's like... Actually, they've probably made all the money back because when you go to Disney, you got to pay for candy floss or... I don't know, the cool merch that you can't really find anywhere else, or parking, or stuff like that then like adds up, and you realize actually it was quite a good way of getting you to come back. So, but hey, I don't blame you. Disneyland is awesome. We still talking about politics? No. No. Easy Fox Productions came in with some politics, but no more politics. No more political discussions. If you want to have a discussion, then have it out of the live stream. Here we're here to talk about Lego. So yes, I'm afraid you missed the politics. I mean, there wasn't much anyway. Oh, you're still here, Buck. Oh, that's fine. You're welcome here, Easy Fox. I'm not gonna. I was about to make a joke then. I won't. I'm not gonna send you away. Yeah. No, I wanted to talk about politics. No, sorry, sir. Sorry. Who knew that there were so many budding politicians in the Lego community? What a shame. Anyway, I think this is a leg. Would you say it's a leg? It looks... Yeah, I'm going leg. What do we think? Yeah, that's a leg. That's a leg for sure. So, there we go. Oh, Judo, I think I know what you were going to say. Well, I don't know. You can message me and we'll see. No, Bloxbricks, as much as just speaking facts as always. Let's end the discussion, shall we? Today I'm answering how to use your phone. Okay. Well, Star Wars does have politics. The politics of Star Wars is really interesting. Y'all just talk about something else. Exactly. This is international space. So yeah. Three likes to go. Oh my word. I'm not gonna time you out. Oh. Like as much as I really would want to dive into it, I know that there's a time and a place, and especially as someone who like one day would like to get into the Lego Ambassador Network, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be like so close to getting into LAN, and then they're like, let's pull up this video of Judah saying this, and I'm like, can we talk about the... you went to Denmark last month. It was probably one of the nicest places I've ever been to. Oh, lovely. Well, my grandma's been to Denmark like 3 times in her life, I think, and she speaks very highly of it. And yeah, I remember my older cousin went to Denmark for a few days, and my grandma was like, "Oh, make sure you see some cultural sites." And when he came back, my grandma, I was actually at my grandparents' house, and he said to grandma, "Oh, we really like seeing the sites." She said, "Oh, what sites did you see? Did you see what's the famous garden? Can't remember. There's a garden." And he was like, "Yes, we did." "And did you see the Little Mermaid?" "Yes." "Did you take a picture?" And he was like, "No." She was like, "So you went to the Little Mermaid and you didn't take a picture of the statue?" And then he just burst out laughing because all he'd done is basically gone on a drinking holiday and not actually seen any of the sites in Denmark, which I would say is a bit of a waste of time and money, but as long as he had a nice time, I suppose. Yeah, he was more interested in saying, "Oh, the Danish girls, well," and I'm like, "Did you see any of the sites, or were those the sites?" Lego House. Oh, I would love to go to Denmark for Lego House. Yes, absolutely. Lego House is a dream. I've told the story many times of how I got invited to Lego House and then they withdrew the invitation after discovering I wasn't 18 yet. Sad times. Yeah. Since the insanely high taxes. What? Well, I mean, they have a very, very nice nice country. So if they have... Don't go on about the Lego House thing. It's fine. I've told the story before. But it doesn't surprise me if they do have insanely high taxes, because they also have, like, a very, very high score of, like, happiness, general population, like, how they feel about the country and health service and the environment and really very, very nice country, Denmark. So it doesn't fit. Wow, 50%, 60%. Well, I'm taking your word for it, but, like, hey, if they're happy, if it was going to make my country way better and, you know, make everyone happy and life expectancy and stuff would go up, then like fine. But yes, I do remember my grandma saying like stuff is expensive there. Like, but then again, that might be because of the tax rate. But then again, you can't build a, as much as some people like to convince you they can. You can't build a lasting, good public country. What's the word for it? Like a public happiness, a community. I'm trying to think without some levels of taxation. Yeah. I'm not saying 50-60% of income taxes is a good idea. You know, every country's situation is different. But Denmark, from what I know about Denmark, is genuinely really ranks quite highly in the terms of life expectancy, happiness, environmental protections, education standards, and all of those things. So it does make sense, really. As someone who's lived in Germany, Australia, hey, easy, Frox. Bro thought he could slip in his opinion on socialism at the end of his sentence. Honestly. I've been to the UK twice. What did you think? Where did you go in the UK? I'm assuming London, because... But what really amuses me is when Americans say, we're going to Europe. Ed and Cynthia, for example, they say, we want to go to Europe. And I'm like... I mean, Ed and Cynthia are more specific, but some Americans will say, I'm going to travel Europe. And I'm like, where is Europe? Europe could mean, I don't know, some town in the United Kingdom, or it could mean the southern beaches in France. Like, I just did my taxes, paid almost 12%, and proud to do it. Well, good for you for doing your bit as a citizen, even though you've already done more than most Buckspricks in terms of your service. As a Finn, we also haven't paid any high taxes, and it sucks. Well, that's interesting. What's Finland like in terms of like, you know, general, I don't know, like education and life expectancy and happiness and health and all that stuff? Because the Scandinavian countries do have a reputation for being particularly good in terms of that sort of thing. No me makes things. I don't want to hear your opinion about T-Rump. I don't know why I said it like that. It was quite fun. T-Rump. London, Edinburgh, Bristol, and the town with Stonehenge. What is the town with Stonehenge? I'm trying to think. I have been there because I've seen Stonehenge, but we didn't pay to get in. We wandered around. You know, you can walk to go around for free, because then they make you pay like 60 quid or whatever. Paid way more than Elon Trump. Well, maybe they pay it and then get it back in subsidies. It was the most racist country, but it was also the most happy. Well, that's concerning then, isn't it? I didn't know that. Free healthcare, that's really good. Free school and school food. Well, I mean, that's great, I would say. Free school and school food is good. Don't think anyone can argue against that. I mean, that would explain your taxes. Like, if everyone gets free education and free food at school, that would explain it. But like, I'd rather pay taxes to go towards kids to get a meal than, I don't know, some shady organization. You've been to around 20-ish countries. Ooh, where have you been, Loop-de-Loop Adventures? Certainly been on many adventures. See what I did there? And you were the happiest until when? I mean, to me, it sounds like a price, like, from what you're saying, like, obviously you've said, Smitty, that you're unhappy with the tax burden, but, like, oh, you are the happiest. Well, like, to me, that sounds like a very positive thing and a trade worth making as such. Like, sure, if you had record high taxes and record low public services, which is actually what we had under the last government in this country, then yeah, people would be rightly annoyed. But if you're paying high taxes but you get free healthcare, free schooling, good schools, good meals for kids, and are the happiest population in the world, that'd be pretty good. That's why the Scandinavian countries do generally have a very good reputation for people looking to move out. I was thinking about this. I was thinking the other week, like, would I ever emigrate as a young person here in the UK? And I think it would really depend on a lot of things, and for me as well, like, my career to be an actor in the UK is a great option, because you've got the West End, so people will come to the UK to see performances. So if I wanted to be a, I don't know, if I wanted to be a West End musical star, then I'd have to live in England, wouldn't I? Unless, of course, I came to America, but then again, America has many problems on its own. I think I don't know what the arts is like in the Scandinavian. What are the arts like in the Scandinavian countries? Is there a big sort of community of people in the arts? But then again, I'd have to learn another language, wouldn't I? Because I love how I assume in my head, but that's ignorance, I guess, on my part, assuming that that it would just all be in English. I'd have to learn Danish or something. So yeah, I think like as much as I might think about, would it be nice to move to another country one day? I think it's probably more likely that that I would stay here in the UK, particularly in terms of career progression. Like in the UK, for me as someone who wants to work in the arts, like there's stuff there. There is a great arts community, even though it was properly battered with cuts, but the arts survives. You'd rather pay 10% taxes about to pay yourself for school and healthcare. I understand that from an individual perspective, Smitty, and like you're entitled to your opinion. I think if you had like an opt-out system, like sort of that, then what you'd end up with is the wealthy people opting out, and then the poorer people not really having any other option. So you would get a big what's the word? Like divide in standards of living, I guess. And that's not me saying I'm like a communist. I'm just saying like if you had that sort of system, I don't think you would have the happiest population in the world and the best, well, not the best, but really, really great healthcare. I don't know where it ranks, and free school meals and all of those things, because quite frankly, you have to. Not everyone is generous enough to be like, I'm going to give money away, particularly to the state. And bro, I understand. I understand capitalism does have many opportunities for people, and I mean, Lego is a capitalist thing, like, but as a Christian myself, I believe that what is most important in this life is not actually wealth, accumulation of wealth or property or anything. So yeah. Hey TBB, I hope you've been doing well. It was a deep discussion, wasn't it? Hello, Byington. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? Have we reached 30 likes? Have we reached 30 likes? If so, we can do some trivia. Hi again. What have you built? I have built what looks like a leg, or part of a leg. So this is bag one, almost done with this. So looking pretty good so far. This is bag one. So yeah. Right, I'll grab the quiz book, but let me know if we're at 30 likes. It'd be really good if we were. If we're not, then come on, guys. We can do it. Let's do it. Let's get there. Where are we? Oh, I missed something. No. I need to do that. Right. 31. Brilliant. Brilliant. Let's do some trivia then. And we're just about 45 minutes through the live stream. It's taken me ages to build bag one, but that's because we've been chatting a lot. But that's good. Like, I love a chat that engages in discussion. Even if you've been desperate today to steer the discussion in terms of politics, I've been quite skillfully, I would say, avoiding direct political talk and instead talking about things that are interesting. But I did actually ask everyone which January 1st sets you've bought. So let me know if you haven't yet answered that question. And if you would like to support the LEGO Star Wars Arc 170 in terms of adding that one to my collection, please do consider smashing the like button. That's not going to help me get the Arc 170, although it would be nice. Please do consider donating with the link in the description. It would be really, really good to make some more progress on that and get that live series locked in. Because yeah, I've got this one to do, and then I got Chewie, and that's then I don't know. Then I don't know, folks. Where are you doing the live? I'm at my student accommodation. This is where I live because I'm a student at drama school, so I no longer live at home. Oh, my Lego. No, the sail barge that I spent all Christmas building. No. Anything good coming out for Lego like last week on the 1st of Feb? I don't actually know. I don't know. I saw people sharing a French restaurant on Instagram. Is that releasing February 1st or March 1st? It seems fairly late to reveal it. Just reveal it if it's coming out February 1st. I don't think there's any Lego Star Wars stuff coming out, which is the meat on the bone as such when I look for the Lego releases. So, yeah. I've been doing alright. I'm back at uni, so life has been a little crazy. Yeah, it's always crazy for us uni students, isn't it? So, you need your head measurements for a okay, Mimi makes things. No. Here we go. Here is the leg of C-3PO. It's still got another side to do, but that's bag 1 of the buildable C-3PO. I'll open up bag 2 and then we'll do some trivia. I'm assuming bag 2 is going to be, because it's a fairly little bag. You can see the paper bags there, actually. I'm assuming bag 2 is going to be the continuation of this. I think it is. There we go. Paper bag. For all these Americans that don't believe they exist. They do exist. Just in Europe. Okay. Oh. Oops. Oops. Lego did it. They put a plastic bag inside a paper bag. It's always funny when this happens. That's quite funny. Oh dear. Yeah. Lego, we're saving the environment. Also Lego. Okay, right. No, you haven't had a single paper bag. Wow. I had loads. The sail barge was pretty much entirely paper bags. Okay, let's grab the book. The book of Star Wars trivia. Okay. First person to pop the correct answer in the chat is going to get a shout out. And I am feeling particularly... What am I feeling today? Let's do some technology and weapons. Ooh. Let's see. Which weapon does Boba Fett use to escape the Sarlacc? Which weapon does Boba Fett use to escape the Sarlacc? TBB, not to sound rude, but your arms look like you've only been eating ramen. Oh. Thank you so much, sir. I mean, I can't say I care what you think of my arms, but it's just such a random thing to say. The correct answer has not actually been put in the chat yet. Close. Smitty's probably the closest. Loop-de-loop adventures, yes. Armor, flame... Oh, a little card fell out there. Well, an envelope. Loop-de-loop adventures, got it right with the flamethrower. Yes, the flamethrower. That's for these bad boys. Yeah. Look, I haven't got time to start going to the gym, bro. I'm doing so many things at drama school. Okay, how many likes are we on now? And I'll set a goal for us moving forward. But for now, let's shuffle these things along and back to the build. Back to the build cam. Yeah, the answer was the flamethrower, and I believe that scene is Book of Boba Fett's scene, which is probably one of the cooler parts of that series, which I still think is underrated, and I still think we need another series of. If you don't like it, then fight me, bro. But no, I really liked it. That's right, isn't it? TBB, will you be streaming next week? Likely, I'd say. Yes. Likely, yes. But because I'm at drama school, I do a lot of singing. I need to make sure that my voice is preserved. So let's say I've had a really intense week and my voice is feeling a little bit, then I might not stream. But it just depends on how I'm feeling. Feeling all right today, so I thought, let's hop on here, do a live stream, and yeah, get on with it as such. Other hobbies outside Lego? Well, again, I wouldn't say it's a hobby anymore. It's almost a pursuit of a career. Well, it is really. The arts and singing and acting, and actually, I'm getting better at dance, guys. Now, I used to be one of those people. Who would say, I can't dance. I just can't dance. But I did a double pirouette the other day. A double pirouette is 1, 2, without, and I was very, very impressed with myself. So, yeah, that was my achievement of the week last week, doing a double pirouette. So, I've only recreated it once since, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of it and be able to do it many more times. At this point, I can't actually stand up and do one for you because I'd make a complete fool of myself, but maybe one live stream I'll just show you what I've been working on in terms of my dance. But yes, I'd say that's a big hobby of mine. Easy Fox points out that politics could count. I'd say that's probably right, actually. Like, I'm not an amateur politician. I haven't got the time for it. But yes, very much, I'd say a hobby is keeping in tune with general affairs and things. Like, I read a lot online, pretty much every day about the general state of the world. And way more than like the average person. No, I'm not a politician. No, I'm a member of a political party, but I'm not a politician. And for me personally, I love to read news from all outlets. I'm not one of these people who likes to, have an echo chamber. If you're interested in what goes on in the UK, I can recommend a YouTube channel to you, which is TLDR News. He's politically influenced. Well, of course I've got my own opinions, but I don't receive news from whatever, from the political party of my choice. I read all sorts of news. In fact, I like to practice reading the headlines every morning. I go onto, on BBC News, it has a newspaper thing, and you scroll down and you can see the headlines of all the newspapers, and I've got really, really good at spotting bias from all platforms, from all sides of the political spectrum. Just how you report on a story is half the story. The angle of a story, or the angle of how you present something. So a politician, the Prime Minister, can come on the television and make a speech, and one news outlet might say Prime Minister defiantly defends his record on so-and-so. Another news outlet could say Prime Minister exposed over failings in so-and-so. They're talking about exactly the same thing, but you can see where their bias lies. So that's kind of a hobby of mine, I guess. But what was I saying? TLDR News is genuinely the most unbiased news outlet at all. It's a YouTube channel, and it's an independently owned YouTube channel. Really, really good stuff. Like, they will literally just present the facts. They're not going to give opinions. They'll say what one side thinks about it and what the other side thinks about it, or criticisms of an idea. Generally, their videos are, this is what the government wants to do, or this is what the opposition wants to do, or this is a political leader who's kind of in controversy, and this is what's happened, and this is what might happen next. So, yeah, I'd recommend them if you're interested. And they've got a US one as well, which is pretty good, but it is British run. And I like to listen to podcasts as well. I like to listen to The Rest is Politics, which is a political podcast, and The New Statesman I listen to from time to time, but I'm aware those outlets have some biases, so I like to listen to mainstream media as well, and different news programs and things. So sometimes I'll shut up about my my kind of sad hobby of reading the news, but sometimes I like to watch the most outrageous news outlets. You know, the ones that is just like that make you laugh. So there was one that said, what was it? Oh, it was. This is a genuine headline, right? It said, what is it? Snowflake Gen Z ditch classic British sandwich for woke fillings. I think it was the Daily Mail or something, and it was just like, what? It was the most ridiculous, and what they were basically saying was, people, Gen Z, woke young people, don't have British fillings anymore because they don't have ham in their sandwiches anymore. They like chicken. And it was just the strangest thing. And I was like, there's no way that this guy actually sat down and wrote that, like, feeling passionately that the woke brigade, guys, the woke people are coming for sandwich fillings. Can you imagine if I go to a restaurant and just go, I'd like a woke sandwich, please? They'd probably look at me like, what's wrong with... Yeah. Anyway, that's my hobby of looking at the news, and we'll move on to... oh, come on, Matt X. You found it, did you? Did you actually? What was the? Was it the date? I'm trying to remember where it was from. It was a very very silly article. Anyway, that's my hobbies outside of Lego: the arts and a bit of general affairs and study Mail Online. Oh, the Mail Online, honestly. Anyway, yes, apparently sandwich fillings are woke now. Such a stupid thing. Anyway, as a Christian, don't you look at the Bible for political guidance or help? Yes, I do. Obviously, there's difference between general affairs and political like beliefs. So the Bible can give a really, in my opinion, can give a really strong, and I'd say that should be every Christian's go-to in terms of like political beliefs. Although obviously there's a difference between reading the Bible and finding out what's happening now, because the Bible's not a news outlet. It's not delivering news on what happens now. So I don't like exclusively read the Bible for my politics. Like I read a number of sources, but the Bible I'd say trumps all of them in terms of how I value it. And yeah, a lot of what Jesus had to say influences my politics. I think if you just look at what Jesus had to say, I generally say the New Testament, because I'd say as a Christian, the story of the Bible is a story of redemption. It's the story of the people who lost their way, who God loved so much that he sent his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him may have eternal life, John 3:16. And the Bible is a good news story. Like, the Bible is amazing news, because it is the story that God loved the world so much that he sacrificed his Son just so that we could be with him. And while we were still going against him, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us, I think is another Bible verse. And I just think that's the best news. So when you talk about the Bible, when I talk about the Bible, it's exciting. It is good news. So where does that go into supporting Kamala Harris? I never said I supported Kamala. What did I say? I supported Kamala Harris. Well, look, I'm not going to give my opinions on US politics here. But I'd say if you look at what the values of, I like to look at the personality of candidates, actually, and then see how that fits into, as well as policies as well. So I remember when Boris Johnson became Prime Minister, I said to my grandma, I said, all of his marriages ended because he got another woman pregnant. What does that tell you about his morals? So he might be now sort of trying to win over these conservative voters by saying he stands for British values. But if you actually look at what he practices adultery and lying. And his whole premiership came crashing down because he lied multiple times and got caught out for it eventually, because there was one lie too many. And I just sat back going, yeah, you can often read a person by how they act as well as what they say. So, yeah, look at what Jesus has to say about politics, and but then again, I think my faith gives me a sense of the world is bigger than what we see in front of us. Like, sometimes it can be so easy to despair. Sometimes when we see natural disasters, when we see wars, when we see famine, when we see a climate emergency, when we see real dangerous stuff happening across the world, and then if that's all there is, if the world is all there is, then that leads you to a really dark place, in my opinion. So for me, from a Christian point of view, it's like, I don't despair because I know there's more. There's more. And we are going to move back to Lego now. That was a lovely detour, wasn't it? Into theology almost at the end there. Matt X, come on. There's no. I'm saying I've said multiple times now, no politics, and I've been very clear on what I've said. I'm not giving political opinions, so I suggest you do the same as well. Okay, right. Let's get back to C-3PO. Then we've got such a politically engaged chat today, haven't we? Where are my moderators? I think Byington's here. We put some love hearts in. And we are going to talk about something else. Let's talk about, what was it that was revealed? The 8080 driver helmet set. Yes, so recently revealed, the Lego Star Wars helmet sets are coming back. If I head over to, let's think. I think the Brick Reporter posted it. No, I thought he did. The Brick did they post it? The 8080 driver helmet is now in like the public domain. I don't know though where it's gone. Of people, because if people have taken it down because it's been like, you know, taken down, then where is it? M&R Productions, fine. I'll share. M&R Productions was where is it? He shared it. Let's go to where it is. Okay, so this is an M&R Productions video I'll hold up and you guys can have a look at this. So this is not me showing it, it's M&R Productions. If anyone wants to come for me, I'm using this as a source, okay? Right. This is the 8080 Pilot helmet. And my first reaction was, oh my word, this might be like the new best LEGO Star Wars helmet. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Really, really good. And I'm someone who collects nearly all of them. I didn't have the Stormtrooper, and I don't have the other one, which is the TIE Pilot. But yeah, 8080 driver, so good. Who's going to get it? Matt X says it's excellent. The Manx Bricks says, yes, I see. This is really good. Helmet looks really nice. Yeah, I think so. Not sure what the price point is going to be, though. That's the point where we all go, yeah, actually. No, I'm hopeful because I don't think the LEGO Star Wars helmets have been overpriced too much in the past. I hope they're not going to, like, shoot it up to something ridiculous. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up to something ridiculous, but I hope it's going to still be at that $70 price point, I want to say, the other helmets were at. So, yeah. Buying tend to get brick heads instead of the helmets. That's fair, that's fair. Brick heads are okay. I've never been that much of a fan of brick heads. I still did collect the most recent ones. I bought the Endor, the Battle of Endor brick heads at Star Wars Celebration back in 2023. I got those early because they were doing them as like an exclusive early release. And you also got like a little Lego tile that said Star Wars Celebration 2023, which is quite cool that I have in my collection. So, yeah, very nice brick head set, that one. But I think the helmet sets are better. They just take up more space, though. Do they? No, actually, I don't think they do, because the brick heads take up more width, don't they? So, do I have roommates? And if I do they know or like my YouTube channel? I don't have roommates, no. I have my own room. I'm very blessed to have that. But my classmates do know about my YouTube channel, and generally they're supportive. Like, it's not something that I bang on about. I don't always come back to it, but yeah, it's come up in conversation. I shared about it fairly soon after I joined drama school. I was like, hey guys, I have a YouTube channel, and shameless plug. No, it was more sort of what do you do outside of drama school? And I'm like, yeah, well, YouTube is the big thing. So yeah, and I like to go to the theatre a lot. I've this has come back to the question about my hobbies. I do like to go to the theatre as I'm studying acting in musical theatre. So I saw musical Hadestown. I actually filmed a YouTube short when I was going to that musical. Like, Come With Me to the theatre short, and that's going to be out soon enough, I think, probably next week. So we'll see. But yeah, I quite a few people that I know like my YouTube channel, know about it. So yeah, let me know. Are you guys going to get that 8080 Pilot helmet? What do we think of it? What are our thoughts? Are there any other sets? Like, are there any other LEGO sets that people are particularly interested in at the moment? I really want to go and see Hadestown. The style looks cool. Well, if you're interested in Byington, if you're interested in theatre, then stay tuned, sir. Stay tuned. There's good stuff coming. I'll definitely be getting that helmet when it comes out. Yeah, me too. I can't say it's going to be a day one thing. It depends if day one is May, but I really want to get that Jango Fett's Slave 1. And as a student, I don't have unlimited funds to go Lego. So I have to think sensibly. So that's why I've chosen not to get the ARC 170. I chose the Acclimator to get on discount. And then I'm now probably not going to end up buying any Lego until like May, which is kind of insane. But if you would like to support the ARC 170, as we're an hour through the live stream, you want to drop a donation in with the link in the description, it's going to support the channel a lot. So please do consider donating. It goes a really long way. You're going to go to the sauna. Ooh, nice. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, Smitty. If you haven't already, please do drop a like on the way out. Thank you for tuning in from the happiest country in the world, Sweden. Home of ABBA. It is ABBA, right? ABBA were Swedish? Or have I got that completely wrong? I want to say ABBA's from Sweden. I feel like I'm about to look really stupid. I think I've got it right. I might have to Finland. I knew it. As soon as I said it, I was like, yeah. Where did Sweden come from? Was there anyone from Sweden here? No? Finland. I'm so sorry. I knew. I actually had that thought. You know when you think you've said something wrong, but you're just not sure what it is that you said? I thought it was going to be that ABBA weren't from Sweden. I think ABBA are from Sweden. You're just not. So thank you for tuning in from Finland. Also, there was a talk of a turbo tank. I think the turbo tank's happening. Like, I have no reason to disbelieve the rumors and stuff. So, yeah, exciting stuff. Turbo tank. ABBA are Swedish, yes. Knowing me, knowing you. There is nothing we can do. Welcome, Paul Kahn, by the way. Welcome to the live stream. I have a fairly tepid cup of tea at the moment, but because I've drunk most of it already. Okay, I'll go to the build cam so you guys who have just tuned in can see building a C-3PO's leg at the moment. I'm on bag 2. So, fun build though. Lots of gold parts, which is always fun. Fairly small bag this, so I should be moving on to bag 3 fairly shortly. Finland is meant to be the happiest country. Yes, yeah, we were talking about it. We were talking about it earlier. So, yeah. We were talking about Scandinavian countries and how they tend to have a really good standard of living and general happiness in the population, and then it was brought up that they also had very high taxes, and then I had to steer the chat away from a deep political conversation and steer us back to Lego. But I was successful as always, although my chat tends to go there, I dare say, way more than average Lego chats do. I don't know where I've found these people from. I found out found so many Lego people that just have a deep desire to just talk politics all the time. And I'm like, no. Oh yes, you did bring up that they're supposed to be. Stitch Face says they were a racist. They had quite a few racist people in the country. I can't verify that statistic, but yeah, that's not good if it's true. But I like to be a man of facts and not fiction, so I can't verify that, I'm afraid. Anyway. Which set is better, 3PO or R2-D2? Obviously, by the end of this couple of live streams that I'll be doing, I'll have built both of them, and I'll display both of them together, which is going to be really fun. So, excited for that. What? I'm not racist? No, we talk about Finland, but then again, not all people from Finland are racist. No, it wasn't an opinion. What you said you thought it was a statistic. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not trying to cancel you. And like, Stitchface said that all Finland... Is it Finnish? Yeah, Finnish. Stitchface said that all Finnish people... No, that's not what you said, and that's fine. I'm not going to cancel you. Okay. Where are we? There we are. What do we think of these gold parts? I know I've mentioned them so many times today, but they're nice, aren't they? Really cool. Keep me updated on the like count, by the way, guys, because it would be really good to get to 40 if we're not at 40. We're at 33, I've just checked. Come on, guys, we can do better. Let's get it going up. And then we can do another Star Wars trivia. I'm well aware that the like counts are a little bit lower than usual, as people have gone back to work, back to school, and it isn't the grand old days of streaming during lockdown anymore, so I'm aware of that. But if you're here and you want to support the channel, the easiest and free way to do so is just by hitting the like button. Okay. That goes in there. Like so. A little... What's this? A screwdriver. Screwdriver? What's that called? A wrench. My mind went blank then. There we go. Those are the spare parts. And that, I think... Obviously, this is going to be connected to the body. I think that is the leg complete. I think this is going to be part of the body. So, one of C-3PO's legs is now completed. Excellent. The Manx Brick says May 1st, talk is Kylo Ren shuttle and Star Wars logo and Jango Fett helmet and Jango Fett starship and Plo Koon microfighter and U-wing fighter and Kylo Ren helmet and Lego chopper. Okay, out of that list, I'll tell you what I would pass or buy. Kylo Ren Shuttle I'll pass and get it when it's cheaper. Because I do want all the mini-scale stuff, I just need to wait. Star Wars logo I'll pass. Jango Fett helmet. Smash. Not smash. Buy. Got carried away there. Jango Fett Starship, absolutely I would get. Plo Koon Microfighter, maybe wait until it's cheaper. Not sure. Depends how good it looks. U-Wing, I think that's an Andor set, isn't it? I think it's supposed to be, it's going to be downscaled. Depends how good it is and whether I'm enjoying Andor Season 2, I guess, which is coming out in April. Kylo Ren helmet. Ooh, nice. I'd want to get that one, but probably not day one. And Chopper. Chopper will go on the Christmas list. Yeah. So, anyway, there we have it. Bag 3. Bag 3. There. Paper bag. Let's see if there's a plastic bag inside the paper bag. Is there? Hello! So we're saving the environment here, but not here. Okay. Well, at least the big bag is paper. That's what I'll say. It's good to see Lego rolling out the paper bags. Just, it'd be nice if these ones were paper as well. Maybe in a year's time. I want Skeleton Crew Season 2. Me too, bro. Me too. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to watching it with my grandparents, actually, because I started watching it with them. But then, of course, I've gone off to drama school since then. So I did watch the other episodes here because I knew I would be... I'd see spoilers online. But, yeah, it's a really good show. I won't spoil it here, though. All right. Bag 3. I think this is... No, this is going to be... I thought it was going to be the other leg, but apparently not. We're doing something else. We're doing something different. It's mixing it up. Yes, it was really good, Skeleton Crew. Yeah, that's a good question. Drop in the chat your ratings for Skeleton Crew out of 10. 10 out of 10 being best Star Wars ever, amazing. In my mind, it would be like Revenge of the Sith, Mando Season 2, like insane Star Wars. 0 out of 10 being not even Star Wars to me. Okay, so drop your ratings in the chat. I'd say, I'll put my rating in. Hey, Byington. Nice. We matched our ratings there. Well, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Byington also gave it an 8.5 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Manx Bricks. Only a 6. Stitch Face. I'd give like... My 6s would be like Force Awakens. So, yeah, you have to explain your reasoning. Force Awakens and maybe Attack of the Clones if I upset some people. I might do. Sorry, prequel fans. Revenge of the Sith is a 10, though. But yeah, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Really, really fun show. It's just great. Great fun. And that's the thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily link into the bigger Star Wars universe. They kept it fairly isolated as a story with a few cameos here and there. But it was a fun Star Wars story. And, yeah, it was great. It would be nice to see the characters show up again. Okay, let's connect him there. There we go. I think that's for the leg to stand on. Nice. If you've just walked into the live stream, well, if you just tuned in, then we're leaving our ratings for Skeleton Crew in the chat. So leave your rating for the series Skeleton Crew in the chat out of 10. We're keeping it spoiler free for now. 9.5645.65574.90075.34 out of 10. I'll just say a 10 out of 10 there. If you round, why did I go Irish then? If you round 9.5 up to 10, Northern Irish actually. I don't know where that happened. If you round that up, it would come to 10. So, big maths. Okay. Very nice. And of course, if anyone's got Lego topics, theatre, not politics, we've had enough of that. If you want to drop that in the comments, then please do. Good evening, King. Hey, Rebel Brick Studios. That's a nice message. Good evening, sir. How are you? Hey, Cole Nelson. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. We're just chatting about Skeleton Crew. We're keeping it spoiler free for now, but I asked people to pop their ratings in the chat. Mimi says we've got 37 likes, so if we can get to 40, we'll do some more trivia. TBB, have you been to Thorpe Park? No, sir, I have not. I haven't been to Thorpe Park or the other one. What's the other one? Alton Towers. Those are the big theme parks I can think of in the UK. Never been. Jod the Jedi, yes. Jod the Jedi. Cool character. Very cool character, wasn't he? Jod. Of course, I shan't spoil what happens to him. We'll see. But, yeah. Really cool character. I thought Jude Law brought a lot to that role, and I think he was perfect for it. So, hats off to Jude Law. And he also had a lot of like friendly chemistry with the younger cast. Like they looked like they were really comfortable filming with him, and that was really evident. Like when they were filming together, it just seemed so much fun. But of course, he had his own character arc. All right. I think this might be the body of 3PO. I'm just switching, like the technique for the body. I'm just working out what exactly we're doing. Or maybe it's going to go, it's this. It's going to interconnect the two legs. So it's kind of like the pelvis area. Never been a fan of Jude Law before, but I thoroughly enjoyed him in Skeleton Crew. Yeah, really, really good. He really impressed me. And he felt straight out of Star Wars. Like, you know, there's some actors like, well, I wouldn't even call her an actor. What was her name? Who was in Mando Season 3 as a cameo? The singer. What's the name of the singer? I can't remember her name now. But anyway, she was in that episode, and it was just like, really? Lizzo, yeah. It just didn't. She just wasn't really in it, was she? It was very strange because it was like, why is Lizzo there? Maybe that's because I recognized her as a celebrity, but even still, like, I thought Christopher Lloyd. Is it Christopher Lloyd? Have I got that name right? Did a great job in his part, but Lizzo just felt totally out of place in Star Wars. So they had a few celebrity cameos, and some worked and some didn't. I think Star Wars logo is good to have in the background. Hopefully, have some good minifigures with it. I have heard that the Star Wars fan base is going to get drawn the short straw because apparently we're not going to get any minifigures with it, and the Marvel one's already been revealed, and that's got like 5 minifigs. So I really hope that's wrong, and I really hope we get some really cool minifigures. It'd be really nice to get George Lucas in Lego. That's like the only opportunity we'll ever get to get him outside of like a promo set. So that would be great. Or you could get the lead in each of the trilogies. So you could get Anakin, Luke, Rey. There's lots of different combinations they could do. Please, no spoilers. I haven't finished Skeleton Crew yet. Don't you worry. I'm aware that not everyone would have finished it. So the Skeleton Crew discussion is strictly spoilers free. Spoilers free? Spoiler free. Okay. Have I done that right? I think... Oh, no. No, I have not. That way. Bear with me, folks. $60 won't be $38.35. It will be £45. Lego likes to up the price for us Brits, unfortunately. But you guys in the US do pay value-added tax, don't you? In addition to the price of the Lego product, whereas for us, the price of the way it works is the price of the item is the price of it. I've realized. I see what I've done. Hello, Green Goose. Welcome. I'm not a fan of Jack Black at all either. Really hope he isn't in Sonic 4. He put me in the Mario movie. Oh, really? I thought Jack Black was really fun in the Mario movie. I didn't have a problem with him in that. The one that I saw the trailer for him in that just did look just awful was the Minecraft movie. It was like, what? You had such a big opportunity to do an animated Minecraft movie. And instead you do a live action one that just seemed totally weird. TVV, can I go, please? You don't have to ask for my permission to leave. If you want to go play VR, then you go play VR. Thank you so much for tuning in, Mimi Makes Things. I appreciate you being here. Also, go lol, Plo Koon Microfighters, not May. It's June. Oh, shame. Shame. It's a shame we don't get that as a playset. I'll tell you what, when the rumor dropped, I actually sold my Plo Koon Starfighter. I think, yeah, I sold it with or without the droid. I can't remember. Got to head out. Bro just got here. So it's like you're in a revolving door, Green Goose. You're like, hello, goodbye. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you for tuning in, Green Goose. I know. I think you did message to say that you were out tonight. I wouldn't say you did, but thank you so much for being here. Leave a like. Leave a like. We're an hour and 20 minutes into the live stream, so we are closing in on 40 likes. Come on, we can do better than that. Hit that like button. And if you'd like to support a LEGO Star Wars Arc 170 live build series, please do consider dropping a donation in with the link in the description. It will go a long way in supporting the channel into this new year, so please do consider that. Okay. Bag 3, onwards and upwards. Onwards we go. You'll be back soon. Okay, okay. Well, if I don't see you, then have a good week, Mimi. And have a good week too, Green Goose. Everyone's off now. We haven't even crossed the hour and a half mark. I don't know if we will actually go for the full 2 hours tonight. Probably. I'm thinking not. It'll probably be when I finish the bag. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I didn't even mention that. I forgot to mention that I'll sing if we reach 100 likes. But those days of reaching 100 likes just seem so long ago now. Yeah. Long gone. Lockdown days when everyone was free, hey? Now everyone's out and about. I'm probably the only one sat. But no, we got 9 with me. 9 soldiers. Here we are. Okay. Right. I'll switch back to the build cam so you can see what I'm up to. Let's connect that all there. Where is it? Nice. Nice. Byington, are you still here? Is Byington still here? I was going to tell him what I thought of Hades Town, the musical. Because he mentioned he wanted to see it. It's really unique, actually. But if Byington isn't here, then I won't. 39. Ah, you're still here. Yeah. Hades Town was really good. Really good. It was very unusual because what I thought about it going into... You're making a snack, fair enough. What I thought about it going into it was I was kind of expecting like Hercules, you know, set in ancient Greece and that's not it. It is retold in like a style. It's stylistic, so it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic America. And these aren't spoilers, by the way. These are sort of like the basis of the show. And Hades Town, which in Greek legend is hell, is actually like a factory 6 feet underground or whatever. And once you get your head around that, which took me a little while to get around, I was like, what's going on? Once that clicked, I was like, oh. The songs are really good as well. Quite catchy. Way down Hades Town. That was completely out of tune, and that wasn't even the tune at all. What's the one that gets stuck in my head? Oh, there's the character of Orpheus, who has these crazy high la 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 la. It's insane. La 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 la. You can hear my voice is a little bit tired, but I got there. Yeah, really, really high stuff. But it's very unique as a musical. Sorry for anyone who was wearing headphones then who just went... yeah, but really, really unique. I would recommend it. But I think I do... I share a little bit about it in my YouTube short that should be coming out next week. But is it on Broadway? Still. I know it's fairly recent here in the UK, but that's because we get stuff after you guys do. So, yeah. Sticker time. Sticker time. Let's go to... Right. Sticker number 1. We got some wires for 3PO. I think the tour will be coming near me. Oh gosh, I totally messed that up, didn't I? I think the tour will be coming near me in my spring break. Thanks for telling me about the show. Yeah, really, really fun. Really good. How does that... Oh, like that. I see. No. It's... There. So I was working out which way around these wires are supposed to go. Sometimes stickers are symmetrical. That one, however, was not. Right, let's see if I can get that right. Where are we? There we go. I was thinking the other musical I'd like to see it fairly soon is Mean Girls, the musical. I've heard really good things about it, actually. And I was thinking, oh, I don't want to see it, you know, it's going to be, you know, girly musical or whatever. But actually, actually, from what I've heard about it, it's supposed to be very good. So maybe I'll see that one. Did I see the new 8080 driver? I did. We talked about it a little bit. I said it looks really good. I think Lego Star Wars helmets are back, baby. That was my sort of initial reaction. So I've just got to work out how to do this, because I may have made a little error. Hang on. Let me just work this out. Bear with me, folks. Apologies for the not looking at the chat. Alright, that goes there. And then... aha! That goes there. That goes there. 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 Just fixing this. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, the new 8080 driver looks really good. Very impressed. And like, the first time I saw it, I thought, wow, that is a really, really good helmet set. Some of them look quite dodgy. The Stormtrooper is a great example of one that just looked a bit off, which is why I never bought it. But then a lot of people thought like that, and then it's gone up in value a lot now. So you never really know with those helmet sets. But yeah, really, really good build, which I shared earlier in the stream. Lovely. And the wires are intact. And I think... aha! Now we're connecting. We're connecting. So this is 3PO. And just... hang on, I'll do it with this cam here. Right. I think. It's a really weird way of doing it. I'm trying to do it so you can see. Okay, so it's like that. And then... is that right? How's that going? Oh, like, okay. Hang on. Wait for the satisfying click. Oh, that wasn't that satisfying. Underwhelming click, I'd say. There we go. Is that meant to look like that? So that is C-3PO so far. At the moment I have a leg. But it's something. It's a start. Oh, that's... oh no, that's connected. Good. Good. There we have it. 3 bags of 3PO. That works nicely. There we go. Right. I don't know how much it's going to be, actually, and I don't know when it's coming out. All I know is that I've seen it. So, June? May? Maybe May? It leaked way earlier than the other May stuff, which makes me think maybe May. Because, like, if it was June, it wouldn't have leaked earlier than all the May stuff. So maybe it's a sign that Lego Star Wars leaks are... that we're in that stage now where the avalanche is coming. March? What do you mean March! March, right. Are there any other March sets? I'm trying to think now. Interesting. I shall have to go and do my research and get back to you. But I figure, since we're just approaching the hour-and-a-half mark here, I've done a pretty good section of the 3PO. We're going to wrap things up here tonight. I know it's slightly early, but it's important for me that I get my voice rested so that I'm not feeling burned out before the start of next week. I'm actually singing at church tomorrow morning as well, so I need to be all tip-top shape for that. But no other March sets. Well, that's going to be good. But I hope you have a great rest of your week, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And hit the bell. Subscribe and hit the bell, because there's a big update. Things are changing.